Welcome, Star Warriors. This is a day of news, a day of reports, a day of videos for The Last Jedi. And I am going to be reading another article. This one is a little bit less explosive, but no less critical and important than any of the other videos I've made today. So this is a box office video. Specifically a box office from China. Apparently The Last Jedi opened up in China, I believe it was yesterday. So I'm just going to get straight into this video and let you all know what's going on. I'm sorry, not the video, but the article, and let you know what's going on. The title of the article is Box Office: Star Wars The Last Jedi Losing Opening Day Race in China. Yes, you heard it. According to this headline, The Last Jedi is not doing well in China. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it's not doing well. It's not performing up to expectations. How about that? It's losing to a comedy. Okay. The Disney and Lucasfilm juggernaut is getting beaten badly by local comedy The X-Files 3, which opened in China a week ago. Rian Johnson's Star Wars The Last Jedi is off to an inauspicious start in China, its final major box office test. So after it opens in China, wherever else it has yet to open is hardly going to make a dent in whatever the box office earnings are for The Last Jedi. Okay, so on with the reading. The film earned 560,000 in midnight previews, well behind Star Wars The Force Awakens' 2.5 million. Preview score, and way behind the Fate of the Furious record 8.7 million preview total in 2017. Worse still, Friday's early box office results have The Last Jedi clearly losing to local comedy The X-Files 3, The Return of the X's. As of 4:30 p.m. Beijing time, The Last Jedi had earned approximately 5 million compared to The X-Files' 11.6 million. According to data from mobile ticketing service Miaoyan. The results came despite The Last Jedi getting substantially more screens. Wow. So The Last Jedi is making half as much as this comedy with way more screens showing The Last Jedi. That's laughable. Okay, let me find my place again. Okay, I'm calm. Approximately at a 35.6% share of all Chinese screens compared to the X's 32.3%. Again, as of 4:30 p.m. Friday. And adding insult to injury, the X-File opened in China a full week ago. Oh, I mean, I don't know how much of you keep up with, the ins and outs of box office earnings and stuff and how they work. But the way it works is a movie comes out one week, it does probably the best it's going to do in that first week, and then the second week it drops off as far as how well it's going to be doing. And then movies that come out during the second week of that movie will generally make as much as, or make their best week during that time, and usually, or I won't say usually, but it's likely that they'll make more in their first week than the first movie made in its second week. Okay, and apparently that's not happening here with The Last Jedi. The X-Files franchise was created by comedy writer turned director Tian Yusheng. The franchise tells a series of stories about ex-girlfriends who enact revenge upon badly behaving ex-boyfriends. Ironically, the Chinese films echo the classic Star Wars movies in their titles. The second film is X-Files 2, The Backup Strikes Back. 2015, it made 38.9 million. And the third, currently dominating, Last Jedi, is titled The X-Files 3, The Return of the X's. This is just too crazy. It's possible Last Jedi could mount a comeback by the end of Friday, but the chances are looking very slimbo. Yeah, it's just not a good movie, and the Chinese apparently realize that, and they're not going to sugarcoat their words, or they're just going to vote with their dollars, and they're voting for other movies. The Last Jedi's current global gross to date is 1.11 billion. The Force Awakens earned 2.06 billion in total. Rogue One took in 1.6 billion. The Star Wars franchise challenges in China are well established by now. The Force Awakens earned 124 million in the Middle Kingdom in 2016, but that was only enough to rank 13th in China for the year, a soft finish compared to its all-time #1 showing in North America, 936.6 million. Perhaps most troubling for Disney, the Chinese audience seems to be liking the Star Wars universe less and less. Wow, yeah. So are we over here in the States, and the rest of the world for that matter. Despite featuring 2 Chinese stars, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, earned just 69.5 million for a 35th place finish last year, after again coming in first place in North America. Well, maybe they don't like the way that their people are being portrayed in these movies. Ever thought of that? I shouldn't be yelling at the dude writing this. I should be yelling at Disney. Hello, Disney. Meanwhile, the Chinese box office continues to grow. In 2017, ticket revenue in China expanded 13.5% to hit a record 8.6 billion, as the country edged ever closer to supplanting North America as the largest theatrical market in the world. Now, that's the end of that article. Yeah, this movie's not going to make anywhere near $2 billion the way The Force Awakens did. It'll be interesting to see where it drops off at, or where it stops at. 1.1 billion. I mean, it's no slouch, but jeez, wow. Like I said, when I first made a video about how much they were going to gross at the box office, I thought that they were at the tops most likely going to do 1.5 billion and probably closer to 1.2 billion. Well, they're almost at 1.2 billion now, but we'll see when things start to slow down. Yeah, I mean, they're going to make some money in China that will definitely get them close to the 1.2. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, may the Force be with you.